you have a new article that's about to come out about potential future Hall of Famers. Naming two guys, Yadier Molina and Chase Utley. So obviously, Yadier, he said he's open to being a player manager right now in St. Louis, which is fantastic. And, Chase Utley just announcing that he is going to retire after the 2018 season after such a successful career. What are your thoughts? Are these two potential Hall of Famers?
Someone might think I'm easygoing. I think both guys are Hall of Famers. I think Yadier Molina is an obvious Hall of Famer. He's had incredible impact, 9 all-star teams, the leader of that team. You could not run on him. I do not look at the WAR. When you're talking about a catcher, I've seen guys say, oh, he's got about the same WAR as Russell Martin and other guys who are very good players. Jason Kendall, about the same. Not Hall of Famers. Yadier Molina, I don't think can be judged by WAR. He's incredible at calling games. The team ERA was almost a run less when he was the catcher as opposed to the backups. He led them to 2 World Series, made 9 all-star teams. Just a fabulous defensive player. I know people will pick on his offense, the 99 OPS plus, but you know what? Ozzie Smith had an 87 OPS plus. He's a clear first ballot, no doubt Hall of Famer. So I feel the same about Yadier Molina. Chase Utley's a little bit more complicated. I lean toward a yes for Utley, which means I will vote for him. To me, I would look at the WAR on this one better. I don't think WAR does anything for catcher. I think you can look at WAR at the other positions, and he had 60 WAR over a 10-year period. So an average 6-win player, which is a fabulous player. It wasn't 4 or 5 years. It's 10 years, and it's the Philly heyday. He had big impact. Obviously, he's got grit and all that other stuff. But if you look at his record and you look at his on base and how he performed in big moments, puts it over the top for me. I think it'll be a little bit more of a debatable one than Yadier. I'm surprised we're in a Yadier debate. I think that was all my colleague Brian Kenny who kind of brought that up because of the WAR. And there'll be a few people who just focus on the WAR and say, okay, I'm not voting for him in the Hall of Fame. But to me, that is nutty. I love Brian, but Brian, in this case, you're really off. You're completely wrong. Yadier Molina, a Hall of Famer.